shall be talking on how to deal with complaining post-cataract patient when you think you've done your best and the patient definitely does not.
My talk is like the Jack in the Box phenomenon. Remember those glasses, thick pad glasses, and then we give the lens. So I'm outside in the astigmatic territory today that I'm talking about. And my talk given to me is persistent post-cataract surgery complications and management. I have derived, just as you saw the A constant, the B constant, I have derived the C constant. The cribbing constant of the patient. Whatever you do is directly proportional to the headache constant of, double proportional to the headache constant to the doctor. You have a monofocal patient may be unhappy or happy. You have a multifocal patient may be happy or unhappy. You do PRK, he may be happy or unhappy. You do lazy, he may be happy or unhappy. And you give a wrong number or even a plain glasses correction. And the next chashma wala says you have a 0.25 number difference. Because the patient diagonal variation of the number will be there. He is also unhappy. All this is the C factor, the cribbing factor of the patient. And this is what I have been told to expand upon, and we take it so meticulously and diligently. If you have one ectasia, it hurts you for the rest of your life. This is not, that much are we affected so much. Even a small wee loss, imagine how much are we talking about. From not looking after the astigmatism, no sutures to where we have. But yet, you have the cribbing factor. So I'm not going to be talking about the routine basis. Imagine you've done a wonderful job for a posterior subcapsular cataract, congenital, where there was dehiscence of the posterior capsule. You've done a lovely job. And you've done a dirty brown cataract patient who you sweated for 45 minutes to break it into pieces leathery. And the next day the patient comes and he khatakta hai. Pani aata hai. They have forgotten vision. They have forgotten the sweat that you took about. And they are coming here to crib about something. And look, nicely you are standing. Then look how beautiful it is. Everything is going smoothly. And look, nicely you did your job. You are enjoying the surgery. It went, oh wow. And next day you thought he will come and say you are God. And he comes and cribs. Okay, no, doc, I'm not happy. Suddenly the criteria has shifted from vision to watering. No, I'm not happy with the surgery. Now, what in the world are you responsible for? All these things. So how many factors are we dealing? And like Dr. Saab said, that each machine has a mind of its own. The old keratometer has a mind, the autograph has a mind of its own, the variant has a mind of its own, the IOL master has a mind of its own, the topographic machine has a mind of its own. I use all of them, and all of them have a different mind. And believe you me, you are confused, and all those formulae confuse you further. Yet we are trying to make sense in the whole story to see that we give the best possible correction. You do the best of the best astigmatic correction. So the point is, there is no such thing as a problem without a gift for us in its hands. We see problems, and that's why we are surgeons. Post-op, somebody talked about counseling, but I tell you, most of these problems can be handled 90% of the time by pre-op counseling. Everywhere he also mentioned counseling. And this is something which I wanted to tell you. The X factor, the C factor, the cribbing factor, the headache factor, all comes by only one thing because of your lack of time. And I tell you, some of the best surgeons have told me, even in an end-of patient, when they have spoken nicely to the patient and the relatives have appreciated the care, the concern, and the empathy more than somebody you have given 6, and 6, but you did not spend time with them. Counseling, everywhere. Very high expectations are the patients who are going to be creating a lot of trouble for you. They are hypocritical. Who is not hypocritical? Everybody is. The glasses, they don't want to wear, they want guarantees, they want to see everything. Can they give even guarantee that they'll go home one piece? No, but they want guarantee from you that they will see very well. You have multiple screening processes, you've done your best time, you've counseled them, you've screened them, you've met expectation, you've done the ocular surface examination, because a small tear will have dryness and the number goes haywire. Your care readings are different. So good outcomes are achievable, people can help you, but here you are, in the midst of everything, you are doing your job, you are still standing there, holding your fort at the pitch, and there could be a googly, and you'll be clean bold. Next day morning, he'll come and tell you, I'm not happy, or a toric lens has moved, because some of your staff did not do the proper alignment with your Varion or whatever lens. And everything is your responsibility, the buck stops at you. So never oversell, never overpromise, be realistic of course. Expectations multiply with cost. I wanted to say something very important. Most of us feel that the moment a patient has put an expensive lens, he has a right to chalaw on you. we suddenly get into defensive mode. There is no reason to. Are we selling lenses? In fact, the pharma companies are making money on lenses. You and me are still held high and dry. But you have taken the responsibility on behalf of everybody. Because he has spent 20, 30, 40,000 more, it becomes your responsibility to make him happy. When a lady comes and says, no, I can see everything, but I can't put that tilak in my mirror. Now that is also your responsibility. So, maintain dignity of the technology. Tell them that you are a surgeon, neither are you selling lenses, neither are you selling technology. This is the best available. I was just talking to the Apathy Restore patient 10 years back. I got an interview, extremely happy. Today we don't talk about ACReS lens. We have given up, we have come to panoptic and the extended range. We may give different names. But why were they happy or unhappy? Because of only one thing. If we are convinced in our mind that this is the right technology that you're doing for the patient, and you can't play God. You tell him only one thing, that look, I can't play God. You may have a small number. Tell a multifocal this much. And believe you me, they will say, of course, sir, we don't mind. I know if it is small, I don't mind wearing glasses. So don't ever say that you will never ever need to wear glasses. How can you ever say that? It's the worst thing that we can do. So don't promise you will never wear glasses. A very important thing besides the documentation process. Counsel the patient about reading glasses, and I use a nice term, post multifocal when they can't read. One, increasing the light, and two, of course, giving them magnification class. Because with age, everybody likes to magnify. That's why the phone is an interface. You can love to magnify. All of us love to read magnified words with age. So pocket expenses doesn't mean that they are giving it to you. They are spending on their self. Please understand the shift in psychology. We are thinking that the moment they spend more money, they think they are spending it for you. You are going to get richer. Of course you are not going to get richer. They have spent on their own self. They go to a Marriott and spend 50,000 bucks overnight drinking, binging. They know that they have spent it on themselves. Here, for their own eyes, if they spend, they think they have done a favor to you. And we certainly are answerable as doctors because you're a good boy. You are like that. So don't please be under that. Never promise that the patient will free from glasses. Counsel personally, look excited. Most important, listen to their problems and complaints. It's very, very important part of there because this is where I'll come to the next person, the family which comes together. Good enough is not simply good enough. Patients must want more from cataract surgery. Now, unfortunately, we have sold cataract surgery so badly. No stitch, no injection, no worry. Evening, go to office. You will see everything. Glasses, history, don't worry. No pain. Now what we did in the bargain, we took all the responsibility of everything. And look at a cardiac surgeon. 4 bypasses. 2 may not work. But the patient is in the ICU with 5 tubes, 10 tubes. He has forgotten about the bypass. He doesn't crib in the evening. And your patient cribs in the evening that I can't see clearly. Last 4 years he could not see anything. But by evening he wants to read the newspaper. Because we have always thought that we kept telling them that we got into our own cycle. We undervalued ourselves, we put ourselves into a fix. So don't hide, don't neglect, have sympathy, be human, that's why we are doctors. Call them frequently for reassessment, reducing their anxiety. Like Dr. Himanshu Mehta says, I've got 4 or 5 chairs in my clinic, reserved only for cribbers. Every single day they'll come. They have no kamdanda, they'll come regularly. And you don't want to see them, you want to run away from them, but you have no choice but to face them. So please see them first. Don't make them wait in the outside area. They will talk to every relative there of the other new patients. And he's quite I don't think I'm very happy with this. So please take care of them and finish up quickly. Don't overlook complaints. I'm not talking about an end-off. I'm not talking about a wrong lens which is being put. I'm not talking about V-loss. I'm not talking about surgical fault or a complication. I'm talking where you've done a fantastic job. You've done beautiful with all your knowledge. You're sitting here wasting your time on Saturday afternoon. Why? You've done enough good job. Why are we doing so much of technology? Why are we doing the way on and the toric marker and every which way? So that we give the best to the patient. Despite that, we can never play God. My talk, even when I was talking about Restore, was that there is no perfect day born, there is no perfect brother born, no sister born, no perfect, of course, no sibling was born perfect, and a spouse was never born perfect. So there is no perfect lens born. 10 years back I have said that. And I mean it today. Today we have given up appetite. We have started panoptic, we have done extended range. You think we'll continue with this? No, we are not going to continue. Things will change. Having said that, in today's date, this is the best technology I'm giving. I'm not doing any crime. So don't come with the idea that you're doing anything wrong to anybody. Okay, they are quite often they are scared. You know, in Bombay it's very interesting. The daughter-in-law never looks at the mother-in-law. They don't look eye to eye. But after surgery, suddenly she takes care. No, mommy, you got the swelling underneath the eye. Now she had baggy eyelid from 15 years. And now suddenly the whole family becomes so much bothered that they think that this is the worst doctor has done there. You not even injected anything. You have done the topical anesthesia. But here you go. And somebody said something. And the worst is the fall from the temple. You know, all of them gossip. People write down that you should put this new lens in a housewife. Please never ever put in a housewife like that. They are the biggest cripper. The guy who is very busy in the office, the CEO of a company has no time to crib. He will move on, he will wear glasses, he will do whatever. But that housewife will complain and talk in the temple, इसको ऐसा दिखता है. And the worst is, बाजू वाले को मेरे से ज़्यादा दिखता है. Now, how will you justify it? Where in the world are you going to justify? What is the parameter you are going to justify from? So there is always this comparison standard, and that's where we come into a trap. नहीं आपको अच्छा दिखाएगा. Where in the world? Vitreous floater is your problem. After cataract. Every person will complain. No, I got only after you operated on. And God forbid you don't get a detachment. They are, plain, simple, scared as they are human. Don't criticize them, of course. However much you want to laugh and slap them, please don't do that. Do not put them down. Instead, tell them that you would have felt the same. I would have felt the same thing if I was in your place. So, you know how it is. Don't make them wait, attend to them immediately and give them time, patient listening. Eat up your ego. That you are the greatest surgeon in the world. Please, you are the greatest surgeon. Everybody here is. No question about it, but we don't have to prove it. You are. Period. You don't need a certificate from anyone. And of course, this is the biggest nuisance that you have now. The Google caretakers. The family which comes, quietly one guy sitting Googling, actually is not bothered, or the daughter-in-law, the daughter, they are busy WhatsApping in one corner when you are examining the patient. But suddenly when they come with some bill news, doctor, why not this? Why not this? And they are the ones who are going to be paid money. 1 minute. I'll just read it. So take care of the caretakers. It's a different topic by itself. I'll go that differently. Post-op, examine thoroughly, make sure everything is fine. Check vision, finger counting. If suddenly they say I can't see, and when you start seeing, they can see everything. But I couldn't read the newspaper today. And the relatives get so scared that the patient can't see anything. So make them see, make them comfortable. And now suddenly, as you make them comfortable and you know that you're not done anything wrong. Can I have sound, please? Okay, let's wait, not in the interest of time. So don't be avoid, I'm the boss. It's a deep hole, surgery and post-surgery. You have enough holes before getting into the trace of surgeon. So you are weighing and balancing so many factors, your office, your own scientific understanding, your finances, you have to pay Alcon every month, and the bank is sitting at your head, and you have other things to do. So goal is to be having happy patient, add humor, buy time. Majority of questions are bought only with time. 6 weeks later, most queuing will reduce. 1, because the problem is sorted out, and 2, we all get acclimatized to problems. So increase their self-confidence. And of course, that's always going to be give a smart repartee, it's very important. And well, the last word, with great power comes with responsibility. We are not shirking responsibility any which way that I'm saying. You have a gift, use it judiciously. Remember, the patient outcome is supreme. There is no question about it. Thank you very much.